What's good, y'all? This is 2004. It's your boy Terence. Just got done covering the ACC Championship game for Carolina Blitz. Shout out to the GOAT, Vashti Hurt, for giving me the opportunity to cover the game. Florida State wins 16-6 with their third-string quarterback. Very low-scoring, very defensive game, but they were able to pull it out. They are now 13-0. They are undefeated Power 5 champion. It's going to be very interesting to see what the selection committee does tomorrow. Michigan will most likely be number 1. Washington will be 2. After that is where things get interesting. You have a one-loss Big 12 champ in Texas who beat the SEC champion, a one-loss Alabama team. You have Georgia, who had won 29 games in a row. This is their first defeat in 30 games. And you have Florida State, 13-0. You lose your quarterback, second to last game in the regular season. Your backup quarterback was out for concussion tonight. He will be back for the bowl game. But the selection committee, we're going to learn a lot about the selection committee tomorrow, what agenda they're on, because it's a possibility the SEC could get left out. Texas, it's possible they could get screwed over. It's not far-fetched for the selection committee to screw Florida State over as well. Big decisions with big implications are going to be made tomorrow about 12 o'clock, noon tomorrow. And it's going to be very interesting to see what the selection committee does. The playoff is expanded to 12 teams next year, so we won't have this much drama towards the end of the regular season. And normally, in college football, there's really not a lot of dramas who the Final Four teams are, but this year, the playing field has been leveled. Why? Transfer portal, NIL. Talent is more spread out, and that's why we're seeing more teams that are in the mix. It's great to see Texas back in the mix. It's great to see Florida State back in the mix. College football is better when there's more great teams, especially those brands like Florida State, Texas. You know, Alabama, Georgia are in the mix always. Michigan is always going to be in the mix. Shout out to Washington. They were a program that was dead in the water a couple years ago, and since then they've turned it around. They are undefeated Pac-12 champs in the last year of the Pac-12. So it's going to be very interesting, man. I'm just happy as a Florida State fan. I admit I'm a Florida State fan. I hope that they get in the playoff. But, you know, I think where this program was 3 years ago, we were 3-9. 2 years ago, 5-7. To go 10-3 and 13-0 is a hell of an accomplishment. Shout out to Mike Norvell for turning it around and bringing Florida State back to where they should be in the discussion with the best in college football. And it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow, Selection Sunday, and hopefully we get some exciting playoff games in the year. Hopefully I get to see my Florida State Seminoles on New Year's Day in the playoffs. So stay tuned for more content. This is 2004. Follow us on Instagram, 2004. Follow us on YouTube as well. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel. And stay tuned for more short content like this. We got more topics to discuss. We'll be back recording sometime next week to give you a full episode of what's going on, recap this college football season, and also recap the selection committee's announcement tomorrow. So check us out. We thank everybody that listens. We thank the support, man. And stay tuned for more content.